Yes. What's going on, guys and girls? Today, I actually have some live trading for you guys, right? Some live scalping, and I'm trading the NASDAQ 100, right? And I'm trading on the futures platform. So today, I'm going to show you guys, my live trading, why I entered, why I exit, and much more, okay? And I'm going to show you guys, what I did Monday and Tuesday. I actually decided to, record my screen those days, and I said, you know what? Let me show that to my subscribers. So let's go. Okay, so right here, guys, I actually started to record my screen, right? Now, the main strategy that I'm using is called supply and demand, okay? And all that is basically aggressive buying or aggressive selling. And the reason why I'm looking for that is because when you see aggressive buying or aggressive selling, that means that big players are in the market because we can't push up the market like that, okay? So if it's big players in the market that's pushing up the market, most likely we will see a continuation. It's not 100% guaranteed, but if the context is right, everything's lining up, most likely we will see a continuation. So that's why I look for supply or demand, okay? So that's the main strategy that I'm trading on these days, but I'm also trading support resistance, breakouts, reversals, so I'm just not only looking at supply and demand. So this is actually pre-market, and I usually don't trade pre-market. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I traded pre-market. It's been years, okay? So I decided to trade pre-market because I saw a nice setup. It was setting up right at demand. And I said, you know what, let me try to take it, okay? Now, if you don't know what pre-market is, it's basically before the market opens. I'm trading the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ opens at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So I'm trading a little bit before that, okay? So I'm taking this trade. It looks good. Right now, I see a nice bullish bar. So I'm in the market right here, okay? So you see me just press the buy market button. So I'm just waiting for the market to go up, all right? So right now, everything is looking good. So let me fast forward this so you guys can see what happened next. Okay, so the market was trying to push up, okay? But right now, that bullish bar is starting to look weak. So I'm not trying to get out my position right now. I'm just waiting for the market to see what it wants to do. I decided to, trade with small size with this trade because it's pre-market. So I'm not really trying to go heavy. But it's a trade. I'm waiting for it to hopefully pop up. I'm looking for it to create a new high, but right now the trade is looking weak. So I'm gonna fast forward so you guys can see what happened next. So right here, guys, you see the market basically about to stop me out, right? And right here, I got stopped out, and it is what it is. Okay, you have to be okay with getting stopped out. It's part of the game, guys. Okay, so I don't want you guys to get mad when you have a loser, okay? It's part of the game. And that trade right there was a small loss for me because I was trading pre-market, so it is what it is. So now I'm gonna look for another trade, so let's go. Okay, so I got stopped out of that trade, right? Now I'm waiting for the market to open. The market finally opened. So right here, you're gonna see me try again, okay? I'm going to get in again because I truly believe that this demand zone right here, all right, is going to hold up. So I'm going in, adding more, and basically I'm waiting for the market to continue to go back up. So I usually don't buy right at the open, even though this is right at the open. But again, this was a setup that was very clear to me, so I didn't mind going in right away, okay? So right here, you see the market basically trying to go up. So I'm gonna fast forward to show you guys what happened next. So right here, guys, you see the market going up, but it's actually pulling back a little bit. So that candle looks suspect. So I actually went to the 1 minute chart to see what the market wants to, or try to see what the market wants to do. But it's going up. It's looking kind of suspect. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm not really going to mess around. I'm probably going to take my profits right now. And that's what I did because remember, I'm actually trading the open. I really don't like to trade the open right away. So at the open, anything can happen. The market go up, it comes right back down. So to me, I had to get out. So you saw me get out right there. So that was a nice trade. That was a nice winner. So now I'm just going to look for another trade. So let's fast forward to that. Okay, so this is my last trade for the day, guys. The market tried to go up. It tried to push up, right? And then it pulled back, but it's making this double top. And now we have this nice wedge going on. So to me, is weak, so I went short. I'm going short right now. Basically, I'm in a move, and I'm just waiting for the market to come back. I believe the way I'm looking at this right now, I believe that the market will probably go back to this demand zone right here. So that's my target right there. So let me fast forward this so you can see what happened next. So right here, guys, you see that the market is heading to that demand zone, and I'm looking to get out very, very soon. If you see right now, I'm about to get out, and boom, I'm out my position, and pretty much I'm up for the day. Let me zoom out so you guys can see how much I'm up. All right, I'm up $1,205. Okay, so that is not bad for a good day. Honestly, if I had to grade this day, I'll probably give it an A, because I really don't like to trade pre-market. I didn't break any rules because the setup was very clear. But honestly, I think I should have waited maybe until the market opened, because we was around like maybe 10 minutes before the open, okay? But overall, I think I did pretty good. The other thing I probably didn't like was the first trade. I should have got out at the high, because that was my first target. But you know, the market was acting really suspect. I did get in at the open, so I said, you know what, let me just get out because it might pull back on me. But maybe I should have held maybe to the high to take my profits, and then probably let some more run. But it is what it is. I can't complain about this day. So let me show you guys the next day. Okay, so basically this is NASDAQ again, right? And I'm looking at this market. It's very bullish. And the market is basically going up, consolidating a little bit, right? And it doesn't want to go down. So right here at the open, the market started to push up. Okay, let me show you guys that. So right here, when I saw the market start to push up right at the open, I got in. Again, I don't really like to trade the open, but if the picture is very, very clear, okay, I'm gonna do it. But I might not do it full size. I might just go small. But I'm going to do it just to test it out, because we could get some decent moves at the open. So right here, you see me about to push up my stop loss, because, again, I'm not really going to try to give this a lot of wiggle room, because it is the open. You know, anything can happen. I want this market to break out and continue to go back up. I don't want to really to play around a lot, right? So notice how I pushed up my stop loss, because if it comes back to my stop loss, I'll just take a quick break even. So let me fast forward this, show you guys what happened next. So right here, guys, you can see that the market is pushing up pretty good, and I'm just waiting for the market to continue to go back up. Hopefully, you know, we can get some profits. So let me show you guys what happened next. All right, so now I see the market started to pull back. So my stop is pretty much at break even. So worst case scenario, I'm out break even. Boom. You saw me. I got out break even. It is what it is. That trade didn't work out. And we will discuss later on about this trade, but you know, this was a break even. I wanted this to continue to go back up to a resistance zone, but it didn't. So now we're selling off. So I'm gonna show you guys what happened next. Okay, so I'm looking at this trade, right? And I'm noticing that we had a nice down move, and I'm looking for a continuation. Now, I went short right here. You see me go short right here. I don't like this trade. You know, looking at this trade right now, I don't like it, because number one, we have a trend line right here lining up, okay? Also, we have demand. That's that green rectangle box right there. So we have demand and the trend line. Honestly, that trade to me is not a good trade to take. But I thought we were going to have some continuation. Maybe not a lot, but hopefully I was going to get a quick scalp out of this. But it didn't work out. It is what it is. You know, let me fast forward and show you guys what happened next. So right here, guys, you see that the market is basically going against me. And then, boom, it's going to stop me out right here. So it is what it is, right? We all going to have losers. So I don't want you guys to complain about losing. The main idea when it comes to trading, guys, is you have to have a plan, right? And make sure that plan works, right? Make sure your system works. And then once you have a system that works and you know that system and you understand that system, your job as a trader is to take the right trade every single time, okay? Every single time. Even if you make a mistake. We all going to make mistakes. Yes, that wasn't a good trade right there. Fine, it is what it is. As long as I didn't make a big mistake, okay? You have to keep trading, right? We are humans, so we all going to make mistakes. But you have to be strong enough, right, to continue to take the right trade, take the right trade, and take the right trade, right? So let's go and show you guys what happened next. So right here, guys, I see a nice bullish bar. We made a nice little double bottom right here. So I'm long right here, okay? And also we are at a demand level and we are at a trend line. So we have so many things lining up. I talk about this all the time. on my channel. When you have multiple things lining up, guys, mwah, right? That's a great, great trade. So right here we have so many things lining up. I took the trade, and pretty much my target, honestly, my target is the high, okay? But I do see we have a 5-minute supply zone right here, and it's a possibility that price might go into that zone and sell back off, okay? So right now I'm just waiting. Everything looks good. So let me fast forward it so you guys can see what happened next. All right, so right here, guys, the market is going my way, all right? But I'm noticing that it looks kind of suspect. First of all, we had the market reacting to the supply zone. Notice how that supply zone right there, you see the market sold off a little bit and then went back up. Fine, that's okay, right? But honestly, it's still looking kind of suspect to me. It's going up slow. So I see a possible trend line right here, okay? And if it decides to try to break that trend line, I might be out, okay? So right here, I'm just waiting, see what the market wants to do. It's getting around 12 p.m. Eastern time. So to me, around that time, the market, acts slow. And I'm usually done around that time. So honestly, I don't really have any patience when it comes to this trade right here. But at the same time, I am following my rules. So let's fast forward this and see what happened next. So right here, guys, we had a nice pop, right? And notice how the market is selling off again. So I said to myself, you know what? I don't like the price action. I'm gonna get out, okay? Because again, it's around lunchtime. We are at a supply zone. The market is really not, acting strong today. So I decided to get out. Okay? So right here, you're gonna see me get out. And basically, I had a decent day. So let's zoom out and show you guys what I made for today. $1,525, okay? Which is good. So, overall, today was pretty good. And let me show you guys that this is a real account, okay? If you go to send mode, which is demo mode, right? You will see that the background for the P&L is blue, okay? So you see right here, it says sim. Now, when I change it back to the real account, you're gonna see that the background is gray. That means that I'm trading in a real account, right? Now, this day, I gave myself maybe a B- or a B. And that's because the first trade, I think I should have took some profits. It was going up pretty good. We had a nice little breakout. I should have took some profits. Even though it came back to me with a break even, I always have some profits on the table. So I didn't like that. In the second trade, which was, the going short right at the man and that trend line, I didn't really like that. Those are the mistakes that I didn't really like. But other than that, the last trade was pretty good. I think that I got out at the right time. If you look at this, let me fast forward this. If you look at this right here, you see that the market did sell off, okay? It came back, I would say pretty much to my break even. So I think that was good for me to just get out because overall the market was weak that day. I think that last trade was a great trade. So overall, I would give myself a B or a B-, all right? So, that is a good example of just, making mistakes, but still being profitable for the day. Because I talk about this all the time on my channel. We all are going to make mistakes. And we can't focus on the mistakes, right? We have to continue to focus on taking the right trade, taking the right trade, taking the right trade, right? We all going to make mistakes. It's just what it is. But make sure that your mistakes are not big. That's what a lot of new traders do. They make their mistakes so big to the point where they can't even, take away their losers, right? Yeah, I had a couple of losers, but, my last winner basically took care of that loser and put money in my pocket. So that's how I made $1,500 for the day. Trading NASDAQ on a 5-minute chart. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are the days that I decided to say, you know what, let me just record my screen, okay? So that's all I have for you guys and girls today. If you got any value out of this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also join my free Telegram group where I have motivational videos and exclusive discounts for my trading program. And if you don't have my trading program already, make sure you check that out in the description because it can take your trading to the next level. I actually have a discount going on and it's going to end in 2 days. So make sure you take advantage of that. And also, if you have any questions, comment below because I always try to answer your guys' questions. Thanks a lot for your time and please have a great day.